Hello, welcome to Chasing Diecast Cars. Happy New Year to everyone. I want to thank you all again for the support in 2019. Talking about support, from now on Chasing Diecast Cars will be monetized, so there will be ads on the channel. I don't expect to earn a lot from it, but maybe enough to regain the money I spent on the giveaways I've done and maybe provide for some future giveaways, who knows. In this video I'm going to give an overview of some car makes or models that had their anniversary in 2019. This is by no means a list of all the models that celebrated their birthday in 2019, just a selection I've made of cars that were available on the European continent. There's about 80 cars we're going to take a look at, so I'm going to have to move on and not spend too much time on one vehicle. So let's crack on and start with this Triumph TR6. This was released January 10, 1969, so making it 50 years old. I only have this Hot Wheels version of it from 2011. So here it is. Then next up we got the BMW X5. This one turned 20 in 2019. Was released at the 99 Detroit Auto Show. This is the Matchbox version without the light bar on top. And then here's the version with the light bar. I've got a few of these. This is another one from the 9-pack or 10-pack exclusive. And I also got a MotorMax version. Got some details only in the front. And then I got a bunch of Welly ones. Interesting to see is the difference in the tampos here. So this one, nothing in the back and just BMW logo, and the kidneys are painted black. And then got this silver one. It's the same as the green one tampo wise. Here's the blue one, same as the other two in the front, but in the back it does get taillights and the X5 name. And the others also had the X5 name on the back, by the way, I did not mention that. Here's a white version that has tampos in the back and tampos in the front, and here you can see the kidneys have these lines in them, just not painted black. And this one is the same as the white one, just like that. Then we go to the Mazda MX-5 Miata. That one turned 30 in 2019 and was released, or was first seen in February 1989 at the Chicago Auto Show. This is a Hot Wheels version, an old version. It's got lensed lights here on top. It's metal on metal. And here's another one, that same casting. Of course, the new one by Hot Wheels is much better. Got nice tampos in the front, on the side, and nothing in the back. And then here's the red version of it. And I also got a MotorMax. Also pretty nice casting, this one. Some details in the front and in the back. And a pretty nicely detailed interior. Then in February 5, 1979, Mercedes-Benz introduced the G-Class, or G-Wagon as it is called in the States, and making this one 40 years old. So here's the Majorette version. Got nicely detailed, well, nice details all around, full tampos. Got some suspensions, got the hood that opens up, got the spare wheel in the back, tow hitch, so whole 9 yards as we are used to from Majorette. This is a German exclusive from Majorette also, and then this is also a German exclusive from Majorette. Then I got a Maisto version. Nice detail is the TV screens on the back seat or hanging from the ceiling. That's a nice touch. This one also gets a full tempo. Then I got a Tomica version. This one's got the opening doors. It's got suspension. Also got basically full tempo. Then got a Welly. Nicely detailed, this one also. So they all have the spare wheel on the back. And then we go to Matchbox. So this is probably their oldest version, because Matchbox has a whole bunch of different versions of the G-Class. This is a X5 version of the 280 GE. And then this one is a pretty recent one in a Jurassic World packaging. So this is the G550 from 2014. There's only one thing I dislike about this casting, and it's the post and the fact that to hide the post behind the C-pillar here, they moved the back seat forward, so it's now in the middle of the window here. So that's totally not realistic. You would not be able to get into that vehicle in a normal way. So that's the only thing that kind of annoys me about this. So it's got the bull bar here in front that is actually part of the casting. So it is or is it not? Is it plastic? I'm not sure. Yeah, it will be plastic. Yeah. So there's the base is a separate piece. Then there's this black piece in between that has the wheel arches, the rocker panels, and the spare wheel. And then you have the metal body. So there's two pieces of plastic actually underneath. And they probably do that because they also make a version without the bull bar, and that's this one. This one is from the Mercedes-Benz set. So this one has no bull bar in the front, so a different piece in between the base and the metal casting body. So pretty cool, nicely detailed also. And then of course we got the 6x6. So this is the first release, mainline AMG G63 6x6. This one does not have an interior, but you do get an extra axle in the back. Here's the silver version, or grey version. And there's the last release in the mainline, this one. And then you got the yellow one, sorry, for the from the Mercedes-Benz set. Then I got a few premium ones by Kyosho. So here's the white version. Here's a silver version. And here's a black version. And then the last one is this Siku. It's pretty big, I know. It doesn't really fit in here. It's 1:50 scale. I did want to show it. It's got some nice features. The door opens up in the back. The tires are replaceable, so you can kind of yank these off and change them out. You know, for instance, with the spare wheel on the back, and then just like that, you can change it out. Doors open too, but my fingers are too big to get in there, so it's a pretty nice model. It's too bad they don't make it in a smaller scale. Got a separate piece for the light bar and stuff, so yeah, trailer hitch, all the kind of stuff we like. But anyways, then we go to Renault, that became 120 years old. It was founded on February 25, 1899, and on June 15, 1899 they released their first model. I've chosen to only show the Renault Sport models, the RS models, because I have a whole bunch of Renault and this would definitely not fit into this video. So this is the Megane Trophy 2012 release, the only version I have of this casting by Hot Wheels. It's look pretty nicely detailed, plastic wing on the back. Then Hot Wheels also makes this one, the RS01. It's the 2017 release in the exotics. You can see here Renault Sport. Pretty cool car this is. Also got the red version. And I got this Gran Turismo version 2. Then we go to Norev. Norev also does the Megane. So nicely detailed all around, as usually these Norevs are, with authentic rims on them, plastic tires in this case. And Norev also does the RS01, very nice version of it. Got the lensed headlights, also deco all around. Well, apparently not on this one, but these have the deco in the back, at least the taillights and the Renault logo. But this one apparently does not get that. It's a bummer. But anyways, and then the last two are by Majorette. So here's again a Megane, a N4, got the opening doors. Also completely decked out in this racing livery. And then here is also Megane, but a little bit more racing style. The back that opens up. So, and then we go to Alfa Romeo. The SZ turned 30 years old. It was released at the Geneva Motor Show March 1989 as the Sprint Zagato, and then later on became the Alfa Romeo SZ. The Matchbox version of it with suspension. Yeah, one from my childhood collection. Very cool model. Then we go to Mercedes-Benz. At the same Geneva Motor Show as this one was released, Mercedes-Benz released the SL, the R129 Mercedes code name. So this one is also 30 years old. This is a Hot Wheels casting, a pretty ugly one, if I may say so. It's too narrow, this model. Then you might ask why you have so many. Well, honestly, I don't know, but yeah, I have a bunch of them. They have a Corgi casting too in their lineup that is way nicer, but I don't have that one, unfortunately. Then we got this Zylmex version of it that is actually casting wise better than the Hot Wheels, in my opinion. It just lacks a bit of detail tempo wise, but it's a good casting. The wheels of course are a bit lame. Here we got the Majorette version that has suspension, has the hood or bonnet that opens up. Also no tampos on it, but you get yeah, an all metal casting with just a little bit of plastic on the interior and the bumpers. And then the last two are Siku ones. So it says here Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL Cabriolet or convertible. This is a green version. So we got plastic base that runs up to half of the car, because that was what it was like actually in real life. Well, they had this plastic cladding all around, and then on the sides at least, and the bumpers were plastic too, of course. And this nice green color with a green interior. I also got this red version of it. Benz headlights. Then on April 15, 1999, Honda released the S2000, making it 20 years old. This is a Maisto version. So it's got the Honda logo on the front, it's got the S2000 name on the side, and it's got the third braking light on the back. So that's what you get from Tempos. Ooh, oops, it's a little bit dirty inside. Apologize for that. It's not my habit to show dirty cars. And then we go to the Hot Wheels version of that one. It's got it's the closed one. This is the first release, 2011. In red, got Ryo Asada's name on it, because he was a Hot Wheels designer that owned one of these. Probably still owns it, but he doesn't work there anymore, I think. Here's a white version, so it does not get tampers in the back, because it's got them on the side. Here's a multi-pack version. So front and back tampos, and then here's the Honda set one. It's probably the nicest one of them all. Then we go to a car make. Morgan became 110 years old. It was founded May 1, 1909. So that is pretty old. Here we got a Majorette, metal on metal, no suspension. The headlights are probably part of the base, if they are metal. And this thing probably comes off. Yeah, it does. So you can kind of make it into a convertible. But I did remove it once. Oh yeah, there you go. But these posts kind of make it look a little bit goofy. If these weren't there, it would look nice. And in its convertible condition, but like this, it's a bit goofy. And of course, Matchbox also does the A Morgan, I should say. It's not the classic one, it's a newer one. This was new in 2008, the Morgan Aeromax. Pretty cool casting, if you ask me. Some people say it's ugly because it looks a bit cross-eyed in the front, but I think it's got nice styling to it, and yeah, cool license plate, and yeah, I dig it. I think it's pretty cool. Got a few versions of it. This is a dark blue version, almost purple. They're actually all blue, all the Morgans I have. Different tampos in the back. And this is the last one I have. So also in blue with the Union Jack on top, but no taillights, just the front is done. Yeah, pretty cool one. Then June 4, 1919, the Citroen brand was released or was founded, so that one became 100 years old. Of course, I already did a Citroen video, so I invite you to go check that out. You can find it in my playlist, but this is one I had not shown loose since I did that video. So this is from a gift bag that has 4 vintage police vehicles in it, and this one is a pretty cool one from that set. Then July 1, 1959, Austin-Healey released the 3-liter version of its Roadster, making this 60 years old. Matchbox makes it. It's a 63 version. In red, it's got nice tampos in the front and in the back, everything we like. Just the blue windscreen makes it look kind of goofy, but that's okay. And then on July 10, 1919, the Bentley brand was established, making it 100 years old. Also did a video on that one, so you can find it in my playlist. And same for the next one, Fiat becoming 120 years old, July 11, 1899. And the same with Mini, also did a video on that one. 60 years old, the classic Mini, August 26, 1959. I'm just going to show a few that I have not shown loose here on my channel, but you can find the video, well, several videos actually, in my playlist. I said I was going to show the newer ones also, but because of the amount of stuff I need to show, I decided just to show the classic ones, the ones that actually became 60 years old. So the latest Hot Wheels version. Here's the Siku version in a racing livery. Mini Cooper touring car, it says on the card here. So this one is metal on metal, Rover Mini, it says. It's got the mini lights, rims, so that's cool. Deco all around, so that's awesome. Then I got a few Tomica versions. I am very proud of to have found these. Metal on metal, suspension, Union Jack on top. It's got the plastic insert in the front for the grille and headlights, and the bumpers are part of the base. So that is pretty cool. Right hand drive. That is awesome. And it's not the only one. I got this green one also. Very awesome. Also metal on metal. Very, very cool. This is a Norev. Also has a Union Jack on top. This one has lensed headlights. Deco all around. Very nice one too. And then the last one is this true 1/64 scale Schuco version. Also metal on metal, rubber tires, authentic rims, just like Norev, by the way. These also are authentic. So this is kind of the modern version of the mini lights. Lens headlights painted all around, even the surrounding of the rear window and front window. This is a Toy Fair model of 2018. Then September 11, 1969, the joint venture between VW and Porsche delivered this 914 model, making it 50 years old. I also did a video on that, you can find it in the playlist. I did not show this one because I could not find it. I had set it apart for the video, and then yeah, I didn't know where I put it, so yeah, it's here. September 16, 1989, at the Frankfurt Motor Show, Land Rover presented the Discovery. This one is so 30 years old. In 2019 already did a video on those two. Again, you can find it in my playlist. This is the Realtoy version, very cool one. Then at the Turin Motor Show in 1969, so that was held from October 29 till November 9, Ferrari presented the Dino 246 GT, making it 50 years old. This is a Tomica version, very premium version, so very good looking. Very nice model too. And then the last one, November 15, 1999, Audi released the A2, making this 20 years old. This is a Welly casting in a Diecast car salon display packaging. Very special model this one is. It's all aluminium, or aluminum as the Americans say. And yeah, it was pretty expensive to make. So that's it for this video. I thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.